Today, you'll discover how to reactivate the 6 biological commands that control your erection using natural nutrients, with no pills and no side effects. And this matters more than you think, because even when you're doing everything right, your body can still shut down these commands silently, without warning. These hidden shutdowns affect your testosterone, your blood flow, your desire, and they're the real reason why your erection is failing. But starting now, you'll learn how to turn each command back on, step by step. And at the end of this video, I'll reveal the most common mistake that keeps these commands blocked, even in men who take supplements and follow a perfect diet. If you miss that part, everything else might stop working again. Chapter 1. Command 1. Vitamin D, the testosterone activator. Imagine the first button of your erection is switched off, and that button controls both your desire and the strength of your physical response. That button has a name, vitamin D. But it's not just any vitamin. It's your body's natural testosterone activator. The hormone that drives your energy, your potency, and your confidence. Without vitamin D, your body simply stops producing testosterone properly. Your blood loses pressure, your desire fades, and your erection fails. Studies show that over 40% of men are deficient in vitamin D, and this increases the risk of erectile dysfunction by 32%. In other words, you might be doing everything right, but if this command is turned off, nothing works. In addition to boosting testosterone, vitamin D also activates nitric oxide. This is the gas that opens up your arteries and allows blood to flow during arousal. Without it, your body tries, but it can't. And the worst part? This deficiency is silent. You don't feel it, you don't see it, but it's quietly sabotaging everything. So how do you turn this command back on? Start with sunlight. Expose your skin for at least 15 minutes a day. Include fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel in your meals. Eat eggs and fortified dairy. But if you're over 55 and spend most of your time indoors, you'll probably need to supplement. The ideal dose is between 1,000 and 4,000 international units per day. Always take it with healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado. That ensures your body actually absorbs it. This is the first command, and once it's on, your body begins to respond. But without blood flow, nothing gets where it needs to go. And that's exactly why the next command is so important. Chapter 2, Command 2, Vitamin B3, the vessel expander. You've activated testosterone. Now you need to make sure the blood gets where it needs to go. Because without circulation, there is no erection. Simple as that. That's where the second command comes in. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin. It's the vessel expander. Its job is to open the routes your blood needs to follow, including the ones leading to your erection. Niacin dilates your blood vessels, boosts circulation, and delivers oxygen to the extremities more efficiently. That means faster, firmer, longer-lasting erections. A study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine showed that men with moderate to severe ED had significant improvement after taking daily niacin. It wasn't a small change. It was enough to restore confidence. But that's not all. Vitamin B3 also lowers bad cholesterol, improves artery health, and fights inflammation that blocks circulation. It's like clearing the road before traffic starts, getting your body ready to respond. Now here's something important. Niacin can cause something called flushing. Your skin gets red and warm for a few minutes. It's not dangerous. It's actually a sign that your vessels are opening. If you want to avoid it, start with a small dose and increase gradually. The ideal range is between 500 and 1,500 milligrams per day, but it should be taken under medical supervision. The best time to take it is at night, after dinner. That way, your body uses the rest period to restore blood flow and respond with more intensity the next day. With this second command activated, blood flows, your erection gains pressure, and your body starts responding with less effort. But there's still something missing: sustainable energy, because an erection that starts strong can end poorly if the body runs out of fuel halfway through. And that's exactly what the third command solves. You've activated testosterone. You've opened the channels for circulation. But one thing is still missing: endurance. Because getting an erection is one thing. Keeping it strong until the end is something else entirely. That's where vitamin B9 comes in, also known as folate. It's the stamina engine at the cellular level. Without it, your body might start to respond, but it loses power halfway through. Vitamin B9 keeps nitric oxide levels high and steady. That's what ensures continuous blood flow. That's what keeps erections firm and stable. It also fights a hidden enemy: chronic inflammation in your blood vessels. Even low-level inflammation can be the reason for sudden failure. The kind where everything starts fine, but then suddenly stops. Folate also supports energy production inside your cells. With it, you gain endurance, firmness, and control. No crashes, no breakdowns. Studies show that men with low levels of vitamin B9 have a higher risk of erectile dysfunction. This happens because the body fails to keep nitric oxide production going and can't maintain proper peripheral circulation. The problem is, most men don't get enough. Even with leafy greens like spinach or broccoli, men over 55 usually don't reach optimal levels through food alone. The solution is simple: smart supplementation. The recommended dose is between 400 and 800 micrograms per day. It should be taken with meals to ensure slow and steady absorption throughout the day. This is the third command. And just activating the first three can already make a noticeable difference. But if you want lasting results, if you want consistency, you need to go further. Because there are three more biological commands that keep everything running even on tough days: stress, fatigue, insecurity, pressure. And the next command deals with one of the biggest silent enemies of your erection: cortisol. Have you ever had a night where you felt the desire, but your body just didn't respond? The problem might come from something invisible, but extremely powerful: stress. And the one that regulates this silent saboteur is the fourth command: magnesium. This mineral plays a critical role. It regulates cortisol, the stress hormone. Without enough magnesium, your body stays in alert mode. It produces more cortisol, it blocks relaxation, and it shuts down your sexual response even if desire is present. It's like your body saying, "This is not a time for pleasure. This is a time for survival." Magnesium acts like a switch. It turns off the alarm, relaxes the muscles, improves blood flow, and prepares your body for a firm, natural, uninterrupted response. But that's not all. Magnesium also boosts the other commands. Without it, vitamin D isn't absorbed properly. Testosterone production drops. Sleep gets worse. And a man who doesn't sleep well can't restore his power. Magnesium also helps reduce internal inflammation, improves muscle recovery, and keeps your body strong even after difficult days. The problem is more than 70% of men are deficient, especially after 50, when your body absorbs less through the gut. Even with a good diet, you often can't get enough magnesium from food alone. Foods like spinach, nuts, seeds, avocado, and dark chocolate can help. But most men still need to supplement. The ideal dose is between 200 and 400 milligrams per day, preferably at night before bed, when the body enters repair mode. With this command activated, you take back control. The body stops sabotaging and starts cooperating. But power without desire is only half the equation. Now it's time to activate the fuel behind male libido. The next command. Chapter 5, Command 5, Zinc, the fuel for male desire. Your blood flow might be strong, your stamina activated, stress under control. But if desire doesn't show up, nothing happens. That's why the fifth command is so important. Zinc. It's the fuel for male desire. It's what transforms cholesterol into testosterone. And without testosterone, there is no power. Without zinc, your body simply can't produce this vital hormone. And the worst part, the deficiency is silent. You don't feel it. You don't notice it until your desire disappears. Low zinc affects libido. It reduces the quantity and quality of sperm, and it weakens your response to arousal. In other words, it's your inner spark, the trigger that fires up both body and mind. And there's more. Zinc also strengthens all the other commands. It works with vitamin D to support hormone production. It supports magnesium in keeping cortisol balanced, and it helps vitamin B9 in cellular recovery. Most men over 55 have low zinc levels, especially those who've dealt with chronic stress, taken medication for long periods, or followed restrictive diets. Zinc-rich foods include oysters, liver, lean red meat, nuts, pumpkin seeds, eggs, and whole grains. But in reality, diet alone usually isn't enough. If you want real results, supplementation is the most effective path. The ideal dose is between 15 and 30 milligrams per day, preferably with meals, for better absorption. Once you activate this fifth command, desire comes back, the mind sharpens, and your whole system starts working in sync. But there's still one more piece. The command that handles the invisible structure of your arteries, the one that ensures everything flows with power, precision, and consistency. And that's what we're going to cover next. Chapter 6, Command 6, Omega-3, the Artery Engineer. After activating testosterone, circulation, stamina, desire, and stress control, it's time to strengthen the structure that holds it all together, your blood vessels. The sixth and final command is Omega-3. It's the Artery Engineer. While the other commands trigger processes, Omega-3 makes sure those processes flow without blockage, like an engineer maintaining the main pipeline of your system. Its role is unique. It reduces chronic inflammation, the same inflammation that hardens arteries, clogs microvessels, and stops blood from circulating freely. And it doesn't just affect erections. It also impacts your heart, your brain, and your daily energy levels. With Omega-3, blood flows more easily, vessels gain elasticity, and the entire body performs better. Omega-3 also boosts the other commands. It improves the absorption and transport of vitamin D. It protects the circulatory system so B3 and B9 can work better. It supports cortisol control together with magnesium. And it improves brain function and mood. Two things that directly influence sexual desire. You'll find omega-3 in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, also in chia seeds, flaxseed, walnuts, and fish oil. But keep this in mind. To get real therapeutic results, food alone isn't enough. You need to supplement. The safe and effective dose for men over 55 is between 1,000 and 2,000 milligrams per day, ideally taken with main meals to improve absorption and maintain steady effects. With this final command activated, your body is ready, not just for stronger erections, but to maintain that power with consistency, vitality, and confidence. But now, there's still one problem that can sabotage it all, even if you're doing everything right. And that's what we'll talk about next. Chapter 7, How to Take the 6 Commands the Right Way and Not Ruin the Results. Now that you know the 6 commands that reactivate a man's sexual system, there's a critical question. How do you take all of this the right way? Because yes, nutrients work. But if taken in the wrong order, at the wrong time, or with the wrong foods, they lose much of their effect, or simply don't work at all. It's like building an elite team and sending each one in a different direction. The good news is you can turn these supplements into a real recovery system, with a simple, practical, and powerful routine, split into 3 parts: morning, afternoon, and night. In the morning, your body is receptive. This is when you activate hormones and energy. Take vitamin D with a healthy fat source like olive oil, avocado, or eggs. Combine it with zinc, which works best with lean protein like eggs, chicken, or tuna. This pair activates your testosterone foundation and prepares your body for the day. In the afternoon, the focus is on keeping circulation active. Take vitamin B9 with a full meal or a variety of vegetables. Add omega-3 during lunch, preferably with protein and vegetables. This keeps blood flowing and helps avoid energy drops. At night, it's time to shut down stress and start recovery. Take magnesium about an hour before bed. You can combine it with a calming tea like chamomile. After dinner, take vitamin B3. Start with smaller doses to help your body adapt. Now pay attention. There are 3 mistakes that can ruin everything. First, taking everything at once on an empty stomach or without fat. Without fat, vitamin D and omega-3 are barely absorbed. Second, taking vitamin B3 in the morning or in a high dose right away. The flushing effect can scare you and make you quit too soon. Third, ignoring the context. Supplements don't fix an inflammatory lifestyle, sedentary habits, or poor sleep. If you avoid these mistakes and follow this routine, each command will do its job at the right time, and your body, maybe for the first time in years, will respond with strength, consistency, and control. But even with all that in place, there's still one fatal mistake, the most common one, and it cancels out all your results. That's what we'll cover now. Chapter 8. The biggest mistake that sabotages your erection, even with supplements. You can buy the best supplements, take the right dose, at the right time, with the right food, and still, nothing happens. Your erection stays weak, your energy doesn't return, your desire doesn't come back, and it all happens for one reason most people ignore. The problem isn't the supplement, it's everything else in your life. If your body lives inflamed, stressed, tired, and inactive, it doesn't matter what you take. You're trying to activate powerful commands in a system that's shut down, blocked from the inside. Think about it. Chronic stress raises cortisol. It shuts down testosterone. It stiffens your arteries. Poor sleep cuts testosterone production by up to 70%. Without deep sleep, there is no recovery. A sedentary lifestyle weakens the heart, clogs the arteries, and lowers your sensitivity to stimulation. And inflammatory foods, sugar, fried foods, alcohol, ultra-processed meals, they quietly sabotage your body's chemical signals. Without you even noticing, it's like trying to strike a match underwater. No matter how good the match is, it's never going to light. But here's the good news. You don't have to change everything all at once. With small daily actions, you can start shifting your internal environment, and your body will respond. Take short walks every day. Go to bed earlier. Turn off the screens. Get real sleep. Cut back on sugar. Eat more vegetables. Replace bad oils with olive oil. Breathe deeply for 5 minutes in the morning and another 5 minutes before bed. And of course, take your supplements consistently. No skipping days, no overdosing. When your body leaves survival mode and re-enters vitality mode, nutrients finally begin to work. And the results come, not slowly, in weeks. That's the secret. Supplements are tools, but your lifestyle, that's the soil. Prepare the soil, and everything grows. Ignore the soil, and nothing does. Now that you understand the system, it's time to accelerate your results. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 3 practical bonuses that will supercharge the effects of the 6 commands. And the first one starts right in the morning. Let's go to bonus 1. Bonus 1, the morning meal combo for natural potency. If you want your supplements to work like real fuel, your breakfast can't be neutral. It needs to become an activator. That's the goal of the morning meal combo for natural potency. To wake up your body already activating the first 3 commands: testosterone, circulation, and stamina. And for that, you only need 3 elements: healthy fat to absorb vitamin D and support hormone production, lean protein to sustain testosterone throughout the day, and a natural vasodilator to boost nitric oxide and trigger circulation early. Here's a simple example of what to eat. 2 scrambled eggs with extra virgin olive oil, half an avocado with lemon, and a glass of raw beet juice with lemon. Or if you prefer, 1 tablespoon of grated raw beet with chia. This combo improves vitamin D absorption thanks to the healthy fats in olive oil and avocado. It provides high-quality protein early in the day from the eggs, and it gives circulation a jump start with beet nitrates and lemon's vitamin C. One extra tip: take your vitamin D and zinc with this breakfast. It boosts absorption and gets your body into the right state from the very start of the day. This is the most efficient way to ensure steady energy, active desire, and responsive performance, without relying on coffee, sugar, or stimulants. And now that you've started the day activating your system, in the next bonus, you'll discover a simple nighttime ritual that enhances all the commands and while you sleep. Bonus 2, the nighttime technique for complete male recovery. While you sleep, Your body decides whether it will regenerate or keep accumulating damage. And the difference between just another night and a restorative one depends on how you prepare your body before going to bed. That's the goal of the nighttime technique for complete male recovery. A simple 15-minute ritual that turns on the body's repair systems, boosts supplement absorption, and brings back morning erections in just a few days. It starts 2 hours before bed. Stop eating. Avoid carbs, sweets, alcohol, and heavy meals. Your body needs to be free to regenerate, not stuck digesting. Then, take your nighttime supplements with warm water, magnesium in doses of 200 to 400 milligrams, and a low dose of vitamin B3. Warm water improves absorption and starts the relaxation process. Next, practice parasympathetic breathing for 5 minutes. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat. This breathing lowers cortisol and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the same system that allows erections to happen. Then, adopt the ideal recovery position. Lie down with your legs slightly elevated. You can place a pillow under your knees or rest your legs against the wall for 2 minutes before lying flat. This helps venous return and eases pressure in the vessels. Finally, sleep in a dark, quiet, cool environment. Less light means more melatonin, and more melatonin means more testosterone. What can you expect? In the first few nights, deeper sleep with fewer interruptions. In 3 to 5 days, your morning erections begin to return. In 2 weeks, more stable energy throughout the day. You don't need to change your entire life. You just need to sleep like a man who wants to live with full power. And now in the next bonus, you'll learn a technique that takes only 3 minutes, but activates your penile circulation for hours, even on days when you do nothing else. Bonus 3, the morning elixir for circulation boost. There's a simple and powerful way to activate penile circulation early in the day. No exercise required, no fixed routine, and it takes less than 2 minutes. This technique is the morning elixir for circulation boost, a mix of natural ingredients that dilate vessels, increase nitric oxide production, and activate your sexual system, even on slow days. You only need 3 ingredients: warm water with half a squeezed lemon, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and a pinch of ground cinnamon. Mix everything in a glass and drink it first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, which protects vessels and boosts nitric oxide. Apple cider vinegar improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and detoxifies the liver, the organ that regulates sex hormones. Cinnamon, besides stimulating circulation, increases energy without raising cortisol. This mixture helps your body absorb morning supplements more effectively. It improves peripheral blood flow, and it activates internal commands even when you wake up tired. You can take this elixir by itself, or alongside the breakfast from bonus 1. In under 2 minutes, you'll boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and prep your body for a high-performance day. It's a simple tool, but with cumulative effect. The more you use it, the more your body responds. If you've made it this far, it means you're ready for more. And the next video is already waiting, packed with practical tips, powerful insights, and real solutions. Click now and keep going on this journey with me.